Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best gaming PCs under $1,000.
Starting at number 5.
Acer Predator Orion. Or Orion 3000 comes in a wide range of configurations, the most powerful of which will be out of most budget gamers' price range. However, the base configuration is much more accessible at below $1,000, coming with a GTX 1660 graphics card and Intel Core i5 processor, backed up by 16 GB of RAM. This model is no longer available directly from Acer, but can still be picked up from retailers and should provide more than enough graphical oomph for gaming at 1080p, even in a post-RTX 3000 world, without needing to compromise too much in the graphical settings menu. Despite being a powerful gaming PC with good potential for piecemeal upgrades further down the line, the Predator Orion 3000's chassis isn't oversized like some gaming rigs. It's been thoughtfully designed to fit beside a monitor or beneath a desk, and the vented front and side panels mean that thermal performance is excellent. It's got that much-desired gamer aesthetic too, thanks to RGB lighting and a big, triangular power button that is very satisfying to press.
Coming at number 4.
Legion Tower 5. AMD fans have a compelling choice in the Legion Tower 5 Gen 6 AMD, especially if they're looking for a budget gaming PC that can be used as a work machine. This cheap option cuts back on many things, including that flashy gaming aesthetic, which in this case works in its favor. That simple design means it'll fit right in the office and in most spaces. It's also efficient at not taking up a lot of space, despite the fact that it's got a nicely varied port selection, although an extra USB-C port would have been nice too. Despite being a budget option, it proved to be rather impressive during our testing. You can't expect it to run games like Cyberpunk 2077 on anything higher than low settings, of course, but it admirably ran any PC game we put through it quite smoothly. The trick is to run each one at the right settings thanks to those affordable yet capable AMD components inside.
At number 3.
HP Victus 15L. Matters to you as much as power, then you might love the MSI Trident 310, especially if you're partial to a gaming-leaning aesthetic. The angular tower is roughly the same size as a home console, meaning that it won't take up too much room on your desk and could even slot into a TV stand if you'd prefer to use a controller for some couch gaming instead. It comes with an included removable base if you'd rather mount it upright, too. It's not all looks either. This small gaming PC touts plenty of power under the hood for less than its rivals, with 10th generation Intel Core processors and the best NVIDIA RTX and GTX graphics. It's even cheaper than many of the gaming PCs on this list, with its Intel Core i7 Plus RTX 2060 Super plus 16 GB RAM configuration setting you back much less than an HP Omen 25L with equivalent specs. If you're trying to maximize your limited space and budget, this is the best budget gaming PC for you.
Number 2 of my list.
Acer Nitro V. The Acer Nitro V15 is a well-rounded gaming laptop with a ton of connectivity options, which may appeal to those who prefer to plug into an external monitor or mouse. Most of the ports live on the left side of the laptop. Those are 1 gigabit Ethernet, 1 HDMI 2.0, 2 USB-A 3.2 Gen 2, and 1 USB-C 3.2 Gen 2. You'll also find an additional USB-A 3.2 and 1 3.5mm audio jack, which brings the total of USB-A ports to 3. That's excellent news, especially if you want to connect to a keyboard, mouse, and still have room left over for a webcam or external hard drive, according to our review. As for the guts, the Acer Nitro V15 is rocking an Intel Core i5-13420H CPU and an NVIDIA RTX 4050 6GB GPU, which is more than enough graphics firepower. In fact, this machine hit an average of 105 frames per second during the Shadow of the Tomb Raider benchmark, which is a sizable improvement over laptops with RTX 3050 and 3050 Ti graphics. The only caveats are the limited amount of RAM and the mediocre display.
And number 1.
MSI Thin GF63. The MSI Thin GF63 weighs just over 4 pounds, which is lightweight for a gaming laptop. For context, most gaming laptops tip the scales at 5 or 6 pounds. In addition to the MSI Thin GF63 being portable, it's also packing a good amount of power. Between the Intel Core i5-12450H CPU and the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4050 GPU, you should be able to run most games on the medium or high graphics preset. The 1080p display is also spacious at 15.6 inches with a refresh rate of 144 Hz. The MSI Thin GF63 is a good option for college students, as it's light enough to take with you from class to class. It's also powerful enough for everyday tasks like watching Netflix, writing papers, and so on. It'll scratch the gaming itch, too.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.